Did you know that you cannot breathe in through your nose and smile at the same time? Just kidding. I made you smile at least once. All right, so speaking of noses, I have been a bloodhound my entire life. I have been able to smell anything, everywhere, anytime. Oh my goodness. If Tammy opens her tuna sandwich on the first floor, I can smell it. By the way, cruel and unusual punishment. Don't bring fish to work. Everybody knows that. Anyway, so I've always had this really big, strong sense of smell. And I'm always like, God, you could have given me a good sense of hearing, a good eyesight. Oh no, good sense of smell. And that comes in handy. Yeah, have you ever tried to sniff somebody? That's awkward. So I complained about this for years. I'm like, why do I have to have that as my sense of smell? And then I get COVID and wham, sense of smell gone. Totally 100%. And it's really weird for someone who can smell BO on a fruit fly. You know what I'm saying? So the worst is that I can't taste coffee. Coffee tastes like hot water. I was just depresso. I mean, I like coffee a latte, you know? And it's like it keeps me grounded. And the storm was brewing and I was going mocha crazy, you know? Java just don't know. Anyway, so I'm like, this is some kind of sick joke. And then I get back my sense of smell and it's, oh my gosh, it's completely warped. More warped than the USS Enterprise. It's awful. Things that used to smell good, now they taste nasty and disgusting. And the way I found it out is I went to Tea to Go. It's like this tea place here in town. And I love their coconut tea. And I'm drinking and I'm like, this doesn't taste right. It tastes like wet dog. And for those of you out there, like, how do you know what wet dog tastes like? Well, besides licking it, if you can smell it, you can taste it. So anyways, I'm like, this is gross. So I go and get it again. And I'm like, they must have changed the recipe. It's so disgusting. So then I'm washing my hands with this soap that's got like coconut in it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my hands smell like wet dog. And I bring it to my husband to smell them because we want people to be in our misery with us, right? And he's like, isn't that the same flavor of the drink that you don't like anymore? And I'm like, ding, ding, ding. Totally understand. Wet dog is the new smell. Yeah. So I start smelling gasoline, and dirt and mold and poop. Well, poop is actually real. Beware the east winds of Lubbock. And only those that live in the area will completely get that joke, but yeah, the poop smell is real. But everything started smelling disgusting no matter where I went. And all perfume was really El Toilet to me. You have no idea. Nobody really knows. So I'm trying everything. Burning oranges, eating weird berries, stuffing peppermint up my nose. Like, I'm willing to try anything. I don't care what it is. And then at first I'd be like, phew. And then I'd be like, pew. Because it only lasts like a few days. And back to wet gravy and wet dog tea. So one person said, well, after COVID, maybe you need to reset your olfactory settings. Somebody will get that joke. It's all good. Basically, the whole situation stinks, you know? Nothing really makes sense anymore. So I started praying, Lord, please forgive me for not being happy with my sense of smell. And I guess you could say I came to my senses. I finally realized that I knows what's good for me. So, and if you didn't laugh at all in this entire presentation, I'm sorry, because it smelled funny to me. Hashtag COVID survivor. I'm Kimberly with 2 E's. Smell you later.